All right, Tyler, it is that time of year where there's not much to do until magazine season, which is a fantastic season. We're going to look at the over-unders from the FPI, which is now, if you're talking about, I don't know, projected win totals, rankings, whatever, it is like ESPN's go-to. What would you trust from FPI's numbers?
You know what I trust? I think last year they had Mississippi State as like the fourth best team in the country.
Eight. It was eighth, like right out of the gates. It was the first releasing, or like anyway.
No, I mean FPI. I think it's a good sense of what we know of these teams. I think it's a little different now with the transfer portal. I feel like it's kind of hard to power rate these schools without having to see. I mean, some of these will still get transfers in.
Yeah.
So I mean, but for now, I think it's at least a decent look at what we can expect for over-unders for the fall.
I feel like FPI is somewhat like your shady accountant. You know what I mean? It's like, we're going to fudge the numbers. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, though. You're definitely going to have this amount of wins by the end of the season. All right, here's what we're looking at, though. SEC West over-unders. Which one of these 7 teams are you highest on covering their win total?
So I was shocked by this number on the team I chose here. It's Texas A&M. It's 7.5 is the projected win. So even if you want to round up to 8, I think it's a no-brainer to bet this. I mean, they're playing UMass, who is year in and year out the worst team really by far in the country. Yep. Sam Houston State app, that's 3 already. So you need 4 more for the rest of your schedule. Yeah. SEC, and then you're also playing Miami, which to me, I think A&M, if they're the level of team that they should be this year, should easily get past Miami. You've got Auburn on the road, but who knows what Auburn even looks like this year? I don't even know what they're doing at QB yet.
Emotionally unstable for sure.
You've got the last game is a program in LSU who maybe by the end of the season will be better, but first year coach there. So I don't know. I think A&M can easily go over 7.5 wins. That's going to be a no-brainer bet for me.
All right, I'm in a similar boat because Ole Miss is 7. It's 7.7, so basically 7.5, right?
Yep.
I do feel like they're going to come back a little bit. A 10-win season in year 2 under Kiffin is really impressive. I don't want to look at his track record and base anything off that, but I will say this: there's an influx of talent. You have Zach Evans at running back, right? You have, I don't know if it's going to be Altmaier, if it's going to be Jackson Dart at quarterback, but you're going to have a lot of talent there. It's year 3 in that system, so I know they lost some guys in the NFL. But here's the thing: they get Kentucky out of the East and Vanderbilt, right? I think that's, and they get Kentucky at home, which I just feel like that sets up well. The other part is they get Georgia Tech as one of their non-cons, Central Arkansas. Let me see what else we got here. They get Auburn at home, Troy, and Tulsa. I feel like they're destined to land over that win total. Am I wrong?
Well, Jackson Dart didn't exactly look great in the spring game. Now, I get it. He just got there. Maybe he needs some time. But I think they were hoping he would come in. He was one of the higher-ranked guys in the portal. And looks like Altmaier, at least at this point, he's been in the system longer. But seems like he's kind of got the edge right now at QB. And if that's the case, I think it kind of limits the upside for Ole Miss, honestly.
I mean, that's a very good point. I'm glad I brought all that up then. You could have just said that before I started talking. The other part is this. I will say, because I want to look at Arkansas. They're pretty similar in like their projected wins. But they also play BYU and Cincy. And I know Cincy just lost 9 guys in the NFL, but still. The other one, Mississippi State at 6. I think it's like 6.4. So basically over 6.5. Year 3, and you have Will Rogers back at quarterback. That also seems like a pretty surefire bet for me. You know, we still have about 120 days left to decide and pull the trigger on these, because I'm not going to do the right thing and bet early when you have the best odds. I'm going to wait to the last minute. But so far, that's what we have out of the SEC West. Is there anything else that catches your eye?
Out of the West, no, but I look forward to talking about the East a little bit.